Hi, I'm Jesse Zink. I'm principal of Montreal Diocesan Theological College here on University Street in downtown Montreal, right across the street from McGill University. Dio, as we're called, is a theological college in the Anglican Church of Canada, and we have students from across Canada and the United States as well. Our students who are preparing to be priests and ministers in the Anglican tradition and in other traditions. But one of the things that I've really been interested in since I became principal of this college is how we can serve the church and how we can serve people who are in the church and outside of the church, but interested in learning more about what it means to be a follower of Jesus in this day and age. It speaks to those people who might be what you might call on the edge of the Christian tradition. People who perhaps have had some experience of church in the past, or people who are maybe learning a little bit more. Perhaps they've read something in the news, or they've heard something that that says, hey, you know what, I want to learn a little bit more about what this Christianity thing is, but there's no way I could go into church on a Sunday morning. Like, no, forget that. But let me find out a little bit more. My experience is that the Christian tradition, and especially the Gospels that are in the Bible, offer us so much richness and wealth for us to dive into. The questions that these Gospels are asking and providing answers to, those questions are really timeless questions. And so this semester we're offering an online course in October and November over 5 Tuesday evenings called Meeting the Messiah, Reading the Gospel of Mark. We live in a time of change, unrest, and uncertainty. We've seen it across the news this summer: pandemic, racial justice, climate change. There's a lot of questions about how we live together going forward as a people. I think that the Gospel of Mark answers a lot of these questions because the Gospel of Mark was written at a time of similar tumult and unrest. The Jewish people were rising up in rebellion against the Roman Empire. Followers of Jesus at that time were wondering what it meant. There were new people claiming to be the Messiah, claiming that they had the way forward. They wanted to know, what's this mean? That Jesus of Nazareth guy, what does he have to say to us today? And so somebody named Mark sat down and began to write those answers. And he began with this: the beginning of the good news of Jesus Christ, Son of God. And he said, look, people, it is a time of unrest. It is a time of uncertainty. But if you come back with me and learn more about who this Jesus of Nazareth was, you're going to find out more about what it means to follow Jesus at this time, and how to be a people of peace, how to be a people of justice, how to be a people who live in right and full and whole relationship with the world around them. And so this course, this online course that we're offering in October and November, is meant for people who don't have time to do homework, who don't have time to do assigned reading, but do want to learn more about what it means to be a follower of Jesus in this day. Maybe you're somebody who's sitting in the pew. Maybe you're somebody who's not been to church in a long time, a really long time, but thinks, you know what, maybe there's something in this Christianity for me to learn a little bit more about. For the last number of years here at Dio, we've been offering online courses, and we think we have the model down pretty well. We gather together on Zoom, we learn about a specific part of the gospel, and then we provide resources. If you have time, you can follow up on them during the week. Maybe discuss it with some other people who join the course as well, ask questions of me as the instructor, and learn more about this gospel and what it means to be a follower of Jesus at this time. Long before Zoom Church was a thing, we were doing Zoom classes for adult education online together, and we've got a model that we think works well. And especially at this time of uncertainty about what the future holds, we think it's so important for followers of Jesus to learn together and think about how we respond to and live in this world that is changing so quickly around us. You can learn much more about this at our website, montrealdio.ca, and there's information about our course, Meeting the Messiah, Reading the Gospel of Mark, which begins in October, runs for 5 Tuesday evenings. You can do it entirely from the comfort of your home. We'd love to see you there.